That seems to be working okay. Totally typing. Time out. This is actually really really white over there, but if I move it over there, that fixes it. Alright, that does annoy me when you can tell like somebody's like totally white, right? Because it... Okay, good. I didn't completely break something. DOS face! It is a DOS face! It is a DOS face with my huge pointy teeth. So every time I look at myself in that window right there, I'm like, jeez, like file your teeth down or something. Alright. Did I set the channel title correctly? Did that work? Twitch was like wigging out on me there for a second. Kerbal Space Academy Advanced Spaceplane Balance. Yes, that looks good. And now the only question is, are the people that I'm doing this for going to show up? Oh man, don't put that over there. That's better Twitch TV. Alright, I wonder how I can turn that off. Welcome, by the way. Watch your advertisements and stuff, whatever it is you're supposed to do. And I am looking at stuff. I'm trying to get stuff working. This right here can go... There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Swoop. And let's get rid of this. I don't need that anymore. There we go. Alright. Suppressor! What's shaking, Suppressor? Welcome. I am spooling up a stream. I'm doing a little bit earlier. No. Seriously? You have to be freaking kidding me. That broke the chat. Did you see? Right here. Did you see it break the chat? Oh my gosh. The problem is that the pop-out window for chat has the same window title, the window name, as my channel. And so if I have my channel up, it gets confused. Yeah, see it change? If my channel's anywhere, it gets confused. So I have to turn off my channel, and now it's totally confused. That's terrible. The only thing I can do is restart the stream. I don't know any other way to fix it. Maybe if I change scenes? Ah, I can change scenes. Okay, that works. And it's busted in this scene. Those windows aren't even open anymore. I guess that scene's just going to be broken. I'll be way down here really small. Maybe I should just start the freaking game, right? So that I can do this. Because that's totally annoying the way that that works. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, it's going to stay busted like that on this screen. There's nothing I can do about it, though, except restart the stream, and I don't want to do that because then it spams people on Twitter. I don't know. What can you do sometimes? The camera's, like, laggy. Whatever. Alright. That works fine. Yeah, okay, that works fine. A little green screen action there. If we put something not black behind me, it'll look different. Which is cool. So let me do that. Where is that game that I'm always playing? What's it called? Space Green Guy Bonanza or whatever it is. Games. I can't play my boot camp save. Jeez, if I play my boot camp save, we're going to lose that asteroid, which is lame. Were y'all here for the automated capture of the free asteroid? We didn't even do anything, and we just got a free Class E asteroid that has like 100K periaps over Kerbal right now, and it's in orbit around Kerbal, which is a little bit weird. Not a little... When I have something up on this screen, it lights me up too bright. I need to get rid of that. That's totally annoying. There, see? I really don't like it. Oh no, a Kerbal Engineer update is available. Not entirely. Kerbal Space Program is not entirely sure. Dude, Black Templar, props to you for responding to my tweet. You're one of 2 people who responded to the tweet. Apparently that whole Twitter thing has a lot of traction. It just makes people flock. Green Guys, Orc Space Program. Nice, Suppressor. Suppressor, thank you again for the thing the other night. I really do appreciate it. I don't forget that stuff. I don't. Alright, I've got that thingy there. These dudes are... I really like this art. I want to get this in, like, actual, like, art to put in my wall, like, in my living room or something. Not that I'm ever in my living room. I never spend any time in my living room at all. Look, I made myself look healthy again. Like, I spent, like, forever. I went to Walmart, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, what warmth light or what warmth light do I need or whatever. And so now I look healthy. Yesterday I looked terrible. I looked, like, pale, like I'm going to die soon or something. And then, like, with the whole short haircut, I figured people were thinking I was, like, something wrong with me or something. So I got some better lighting. Better lighting so that I wouldn't look as bad. I need to not look at me. I keep looking at myself over there. I need to just turn that off. But that's what I use. Maybe if I put myself further away. Like that. Now I can look way over there if I need to see if I'm streaming anything correctly. And I can look there if I'm looking at followers, which doesn't look bad. And I can look there at chat. And I can look here at Kerbal Space. Oh, yeah, that's the name of it. Kerbal Space Program. Ah, Spaceplanes. Pure FX, you're not even kidding. Atomic Kitty. Hey, Das. Have you ever played Spore before? Atomic Kitty. I have not. I have looked at it. When it first was getting hype, like, I don't know, 20 years ago or however old Spore is, I was like, oh, wow, that looks totally amazing. And then I just never did it. It never did it. JLW, what's going on? Atomic Kitty, by the way, welcome to the channel. If you're here, you don't talk very much, but I appreciate you being here. What else? I know Suppressor came in. I know Gav was here. Bremer was here, right? Yeah, there he is. Make a to-do list to update your mods. What I really need is for a viewer to update my mods. And then it'll be all good. That's what I need. I need some help. I need some help. You know something? I could do the lighting digital. I don't even understand what that means. I don't know how to do that stuff. I was trying to play with like the gain and the white balance and stuff, and it never looked right. In this way, no. Stop looking at yourself, Das. I see you looking at... I'm going to have to put the camera over myself. It's like this motion in the corner of my eye gets my attention. Brimmer, I could actually make you a channel viewer or whatever, like a channel admin or a streamer, not streamer, like a channel, what's the word, moderator, I guess? Not the chat moderator thing, but you can actually give other people capacity to help you do highlights and stuff, and that's something that I want to get going. I definitely want to get that going. So, it's Friday. I'm actually wearing a totally sweet Hawaiian shirt. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I was playing with a white balance, and the white balance on this little cheapo, like, 20-year-old camera that I have was, like, just not very good, I guess. I don't know what the deal was, so it wasn't working. I was saying it's Friday, I've got a Hawaiian shirt on, and it is chiptunes time. So I will totally do some chiptunes for the stream. I will keep them a little bit lower. I will keep them a little lower, because we're going to do a Kerbal Space Academy stream. That's a little loud. There you go. It always starts here. I need to go to, like, one I don't normally go to. Here we go. The second chiptune compilation. In the middle. That'll work. I'm okay with that. I'll let that go. That sounds good. Now I've got a thing for my chiptunes if I need it. I've got Kerbal Space Program up. I've got y'all here. I've got the spool streaming up. Tell me how the volume is. Is the volume high, low, back, forth? What is the volume? What is the volume? If your face looks blue, you can always make it green, just saying. I honestly tried changing the white balance, but the camera is such a piece of junk, I guess, that it just does that. Is the volume high? Is the volume low? Brain fried! Glad you didn't float away, man. I am totally glad that you didn't float away, because you got an awful lot of rain down there, man. Kithikor also, what's going on? Ash! Hello, Ash! Mr. Tree! Hey, that's a really cool emote. Who is that? What emote is that? Let me see. Oh, it goes off the side of my window. I can't see it. Dang it. Yep, it's fine, says Jade the Fox. For me, everything is fine. Suppressor says things are... Guys, come on. What is this? Furious for batteries and Dr. Pepper. Furious. Dude, you're so freaking awesome. I'm just going to, like, say that you're awesome, and that's the end of it. It's Dan's Gaming. Okay, good deal, good deal. It's Dan's Gaming. It's the Dan's Gaming Fallout guy. Like the... That's actually really cool. All right, why did I not receive... I don't know, dude. Twitch. Twitch, maybe Twitch. I don't know. I mean, every now and then things like bump around. Dude, Furious Fukuda, I just saw you go onto the channel, and then all of a sudden my ears like, you didn't even say anything in the channel, and you already sent the double super subscription for batteries and Dr. Pepper. Furious, that's an awesome way to start the stream, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know. Twitch is like, nope. Bellerix, what's up? What is shaking? Who else came in? Who else came in? I didn't do it. You did it. It says your name right there. Somebody else did it. I do appreciate that you did not put a space between your names so that when I added the things up, I could actually put them all together, right? I do really appreciate that. That is outstanding. So my little automated script that adds up the donations doesn't count you as two separate people based on how you do your name. Brethren, actually, brethren, Twitch cracking again. You're not even kidding. Trish trying to keep DOS down. Not today, Twitch. Not today. You were tired that night. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, it's Dan's Gaming. Dan's Gaming. All right. All right. You're awesome, Furious. You're absolutely awesome. That's all I can say about it. I had promised someone that I would go over some advanced spaceplane topics. The last two spaceplane streams I did were kind of intro to spaceplane, sort of really basic stuff, like, check it out, it's a plane, it flies, then it goes into space, really easy, blah, 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 right? Somebody was like, Das, can you do an advanced spaceplane mission thingy, stream, KSA, blah, 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 right? And I was like, sure, I could totally do that. When should I do it? Didn't do it yesterday. So close, Tannery, so close. That D is so close to the S. It's so close to the S. But we are good to go. I said that I was going to get a more complicated spaceplane stream going. That's what we're going to do today. And we're going to look at some more advanced spaceplane topics. Some more advanced spaceplane topics. That's what we're going to do. The trick, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a bird plane. Spaceplane. It's a space, it's a plane, it's a space. It doesn't make sense if the words are the same. It doesn't make sense if the words are the same. Alright, Cordybo, what's up? The moment when you call your teacher dad. Eek. The snadge-purr. The snadge-purr? Hello, I have to see your rugged, if you know what I mean. Is that how you do that face? Plot twist, Tannery is Das's kid. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. You never know, Unseeing Whale. What's going on? Agitated Pancake. Hey, Adas. In for another fun stream. We'll see. Bellarooks is here. Agitated Rooks. No, that doesn't make any sense. Scarlet Pancake. What's going on? Scarlet Reaver, actually. How is it going, Scar? I saw you streaming last night. I, crashed out. I did, a couple raids. I saw you streaming, and I crashed out pretty fast last night. I streamed for way too long. I did not mean to do it, but when you got 250 people relying on you to teach them how to hit Minimus directly in a direct descent. You just gotta keep streaming sometimes. You just gotta keep streaming. Is it Rocket with Wings? I challenge you to do solar-powered SSTO. Yeah, it's been done, Cordybo. Can you Google KSP solar-powered SPO? Does it come up? Yes, it does. It's been done so many times. It really has. Jade the Fox is here. Haven't gotten the email. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Sup, Furious, awesome donation, Brain Fried, you're not even kidding. By the way, Brain Fried, it's Friday, I'm going to be hungry in a little while. Or maybe I should save it. That was a good stream. Dude, brethren, thank you. Raging Mjolnir, a solar perverted SSTO. Yes, it's a... I had fun last night. I docked without RCS. Dude, that is hardcore right there. XYZ, ABC, XYZ. Easy as ABC. That's not how it goes, though. That's totally not how it goes. Destroyer's here. B-Man 2329, what's shaking? Professor N. Hey, I'm not sure if anyone else has ever said this, but someone put your name in the chat. It puts that big hover on a television. It makes the text almost unreadable. Professor, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I don't even know what to tell you. You are correct that it puts the text, and it's very difficult on certain backgrounds, right? On certain backgrounds, it's really hard to read. That red is just too dark, and I just can't change it. I mean, look. Let's look right quick. Unblack in chat. I don't have any. Here's BTT settings. Let me look at that. That is a big problem. I'm not going to lie, Professor. You are absolutely correct. Alpha chat tags. Remove the background from chat tags. What does that mean? Chat tags. What is a chat tag? I don't even know what a chat tag is. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Alright. How come your KSPTV broadcast from yesterday was muted for 30 minutes? I don't know. I don't know, huh? I don't know what the deal is. Scar, is there a way to change the highlight color? Because I don't see that. I don't see that. In alpha chat tags, I have no clue what that even means. Anti-prefix completion, boring. Better Twitch TV chat, a tiny chat board, boring. Better Twitch TV emotes, whatever. Blue buttons, whatever. Darken Twitch TV. Yeah, okay, that doesn't have anything to do with chat. Default to live channels, desktop notifications. Oh. Well, I don't really need those. I don't really need those. There we go. Let's turn that off. Double-click translation. Translate? No, that sounds dumb. Embedded polling. See polls posted by the broadcaster embedded right into chat. Meh, boring. Featured channels? No. Hide group chat. I think I've got that. JTV. Mod key. Other messages. What the heck, right? Why is it not just easy? Why can I not just, like, click this, and then it works, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore? Let's just close this freaking window. Alright. 1981. Hey, Das. Is that like a Fonzie sort of reference there? Can you fly to Mars on this place? Please. Snatchper. I'm doing space planes. I don't really have a Mars mission. But here's the deal. I do have a craft that I made yesterday that needs to go somewhere. It's been fueled up. It's been redocked with the interplanetary Kerbal stage. If you are around when it's time for me to fly that craft, I will take it to Duna in your honor. Just remind me. You gotta remind me. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with the I don't know what the deal with the muting was. I'd be interested to see if one of these chiptune things. Wouldn't it be terrible if somebody's commercial, somebody's intro commercial is using copyrighted music and that's getting us muted? That's something we'll have to look into. Are any of the other streams that run the pre-roll at the beginning of KSP TV, are any of the other streams muted? That would be an interesting thing. Didn't notice it was muted last night. Doesn't use. Yeah. If you're right to Twitch, thinks the music might be, it mutes it. Yep, we know that. I wish my brother was as awesome as yours. Mine is basically a D-bag. Furious Fukuda. That's not cool. You bring your brother to the channel, tell him to get on here, and I will tell him personally that he is a D-bag and he should be nice to you. Did I miss anything else in chat? There was one. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. We'll have to look into it. Hello, I'm Jared. What's going on? Got this guy. Yeah, got XWeezy. Document with RCS. Scar, you're not even kidding. That is difficult to do. Mona Bobby, what's going on? Starting early. Just got the email. Saw it on Twitter when it started. Nikium's here as well. Nikium's here as well. Getting ready to hop onto a new Minecraft server. Was just invited. Need to get myself set up there. Nice, Fukuda. That's awesome. B-Man. What's going on? I got you. I got you. I got you. Scar Reaver. Hey, what's up? Check it out. I follow Scar. You should too. I see right there. I proved it. Snatchper. Thanks for enrolling in Kerbal Space Academy. Guys, we're getting spooled up here. I'm going to give it just about another 3 minutes, then we're going to start this topic. True Silver. Hello there. I was watching you last night. Aha, but I do follow Scarlet Reaver, and y'all should too. Apparently he got docked without using SRS. Stereo surround sound? That doesn't even make any sense, Das. Chatty doesn't fix the highlight problem is the thing. Look. We've got a couple minutes. Let me show you. Right? I could actually do over here, right-click, add window capture. I can say chatty like that. I'll show you. I don't really like how it looks. I just don't. There's chatty. And let's do OK. Bing! There's what chatty looks like. And I can actually do window region, properties. Come over here so I can actually work on you. Oops, I didn't move because it was that. Alright, inner window. Sub-region. Select region. Like this. Click outside the rectangle. Oh, I can't actually... No, there we go. Alright, so I can do that idea. Like that. And I can do this. And I can do that. Does it streaming the edge over there? Not really. I can do that. See, look, I can do this, right? I can totally do this with chatty. And then I can do select, press enter, or click outside this rectangle. Okay, there we go. That didn't do anything. Subregion. Why did that not do anything? Oh, because I got to click OK. Yeah, so I can do that. And we are letting the stream spool up. It's got about another 2 minutes while we play with some settings here. Let me bring this, get over here. Now I can look at it. Now I look green for some reason. It's just a blue light, I guess, with the yellow light. And what else do we have? I can do this. I can do properties. And I can say chroma key. That out. But see, that's pretty hard to read as well on different backgrounds, right? That doesn't really solve the problem. I don't know. I really wish that I could make it thicker. All bad. What's going on? How's it going? Did I get my new monitor? At Kinesis KSP, I did. I did get the new monitor. Donated by the stream. I do really appreciate it. I didn't make a big deal of it or anything, but I did, and I really do appreciate that. There we go. Now it's right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. Do you think that that chat is better? I really wish I could make it thicker, right? And the red is still going to be hard to read on light backgrounds because it's not... You know what I mean? You can use another font. What font, though? I can't figure out what font this is. Can I change the font? I could change the font, but what font should I change it to? Look, I'm just going to save it, right? I'll just go ahead and click okie dokie. Like that. And try to find a thicker font. What do we have? We have like another minute or two. Stick with the chat I have now. I just couldn't get chatty looking right. I couldn't get chatty looking right. Let me see here. Highlights. Somebody's already said DOS 56 times. Last night. Can you change the red color? I don't know. To what color? Main settings. Let me look at this over here. Colors. I can change the red settings. Background color. Normal message. You have joined. Mod stuff. Search results. Can you set a font color with the red background? No, it has to be black background on that. It has to be black background on that. Simplified Arabic size 14. I don't even know what that means, but I'll give it a try. Where do I do that at? There's sans serif. All right. Simplified Arabic. Simplified Arabic. Size 14. That looks tiny. I'm going to go with 18. And I'll click save. That doesn't look bad, does it? No, that looks terrible. Oh, wow, that looks absolutely terrible. Green. But green? You want it to be highlighted in green? I'll try that. Can't, then it's still better than Twitch TV. Yellow would hurt, should be readable on most backgrounds. Make red as an orange or blue or something. Hello, Stone-A-Lot, what's shaking? What's shaking? We're actually playing with this. I hate this font, just so you know. It looks terrible. Now I don't know what font I had. Simplified Arabic fixed? No. I mean, we could sit here and we could do like Kerbal Font Academy. Shruti. Let's see what that looks like. Survey says, no, look at that line spacing. The line spacing totally borks it. Then you can let's set the line spacing to 0. I want it to be thick, though. I want it to be thick, all right? That's what I want. Green or yellow won't work well. I don't think anything's going to work well. Verdana with highlight is green. I'll give it a try. It is an issue. It is an issue with the streams, and I am waiting for specific people to get here. Verdana. There it is. Verdana with the highlight is green, but I also want it to be bolded, and I don't have the option to do that here. It just doesn't give me enough options. Messages. I mean, where is the... I don't see anywhere. Now I've completely boned my... Dad, blame it. People could also have red names. People could also have red names. I mean, it's just not... Now I can't fix the line spacing. With the command set line spacing 0, but that's not actually in the... Well, there's your problem. That's not actually in this anywhere. Verdania 18. Is there like a Verdania bold or something? That's what I need. I need a Verdania bold. Various fonts. I know, Zaldifax. It just... Look, no, okay, now it's worked. Now it's looking okay. I mean, see how thick the font on the other side of the... This font over here, you see how thick that is, right? Get this white off my face. That looks terrible with the white on my face. There we go. This font over here is very thick. That's what I want. That font over there is very thin. Very thin. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Samsung, thank you for that. It's not like it's a contest or anything. This looks good, though, but it's not thick enough. It's not thick enough. I can't read it. Look, you can't read any of this stuff. Like, all the gray in there. This looks so much better than that. I mean, this is just, like, washed out and not good looking. Yeah, but Scar, I think it really looks good. It's really easy to read. So, it is better. That size work. Not that you have tried Courier or Times Roman. Courier, there's no I.O. That's who we were looking for right there, no I.O. This is very readable. You're right, Scarlet Reaver. This is very readable. This is not. That right there is readable. That is not readable to me. The names, but not the messages. And I can't find a thick font, right? I can't find a thick font. I'll try a stream with it. I'll totally try a stream with it, but it's just the non-thickness does not look good to me. I mean, look. Am I streaming that? No, it's a different window. I need like a something bold, you know? Tahoma bold. Tahoma's like the default. Oh, that's actually thicker. Let me see what that looks like. And I probably don't want... That actually looks better, but it's still not thick enough and it's still not wide enough. You started, dude, Professor. It's something that I've always kind of just skirted around, right? I just kind of skirted around it because I've never really wanted to spend the time to try and get it fixed. I just couldn't get it to web dings. I've played with it so many times and it just never comes out right. It just never looks good. But even this, I think maybe I can make it look a little bit better. Let me see. We are starting up a Spaceplane stream. I'm letting the stream spool up like I always do. But before I do that, person just has to bite the bullet. Chatty looks worse. Kim Dog, I mean, I really think that this, with the Black Shadow, looks a lot worse, or looks a lot better than that over there. That's my personal opinion. Do I have Din Pro Bold? Do I have Din Pro Bold? Tahoma's pretty close. Let me try this right quick. I will look at Din Pro Bold in just a second. Let me see. Wow, Friday Night Lights over there. Similarity, what if we do 0? How did that change it? What about similarity like 50? No, that makes it even less readable. So similarity 0 is probably what we need to go with. Blend, that doesn't really seem like it makes a big difference. Blend 70. That changes the brightness of some of the names, it looks like. But it actually looks a little bit better blended. Like a little bit even. A little bit even. QWERTY Bow. We'll get there. We'll get there, but this is always an issue in the stream. And I like getting donations, apparently. Yo, Fruity. Thank you for that. We're like Kerbal Font Academy here. Wish I could donate more. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a real help. Dude, Fruity, I'm fine, man. I'm fine with that. You don't ever have to apologize. The $2.50 is 1 month subscription on Twitch, and that really means, I mean, if you want to watch me for an entire month, that means a lot to me. That absolutely means a lot to me. So, I appreciate you. I absolutely appreciate you. You don't have to say Arial Black or Impact. Try Tahoma Bold. I don't have any of these. They're not showing up in Chatty for some reason. They're not showing up in Chatty. No iOS here, though. Arial Black is the font on the right. At least it seems like it. I looked it up and it was a font that I didn't actually have in Chatty for some reason. I really don't know. Yo, Fruity, thank you again. We've spent just about enough in this. You guys are giving me so many fonts. Maybe white text on the red background. I don't have the capability to change this, is the problem. This one on this side, I can't change. That one over there, I have more options to change, but not right I need it, right? Tahoma Bold. I don't have Tahoma Bold. For some reason, Chatty's not picking up all the system fonts. Anyways, guys, we have spent a lot of time looking at this, and that's not what I wanted to stream. I'm just going to go, I just had Tahoma. I don't have Times New Roman bold. I don't have like anything bold for some reason, and it won't, beyond making the text bigger, beyond taking the text bigger, I mean, it's missing the drop background. Anyways, here's what we're going to go. Here's what we're going to do. Suppressor, watching DOS while working. I hope you're not like monitoring a nuclear reactor or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off that Chatty overlay. You see, I played with it a lot, and I wanted to say, I know it is an issue, because it is hard to read these red things. It's totally hard to read the red things. Maybe what I need to do is put some sort of background behind it or something, right? Trey, we are starting early. We are starting early. Everybody, welcome. Welcome. Did I miss anybody who I haven't already welcomed? Trey Black, oh, Miller Time came in. Nox Fuchs is here. Arial Black is the font on the right. Hello, I'm Jared. I agree. Arial Black I don't have, though. Microhoff Yahe, I don't know what that is. Monobase here. Alright, this is all font stuff. Oracle, what's going on? Play touch. Thank you, Sar. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I really need something with a drop. A drop. Like this over here is the meme font, right? It's totally the meme font. I'm a terrible weatherman. That over there is the meme font. Before stream, help you out with Chatty. Alright, guys, we'll do a stream. I mean, we'll just do a stream where we're just playing around like a help desk or an after stream or something. Why not show y'all and have y'all help me out? I got no problems with that. Monobly, because when the things are highlighted in red in the current chat window, it's very hard to read on some backgrounds. It's very hard to read what's actually getting highlighted. That's what we're doing. No I.O. Advanced Spaceplanes. That's what we're going to do right now. Hi, what's going on in Swimming 72 also? Let's get started with this. We're talking, and we're like, hey, DOS, you know, you've done a couple Spaceplane streams, but the last couple Spaceplane streams you've done have been intro to Spaceplanes, right? Like, I gotta move this away again. I gotta, like, minimize it because I keep, like, looking at myself. Now I'm looking at y'all. Okay. The last couple streams that I've done for Spaceplanes have been like simple Spaceplanes, intro to Spaceplanes, like first build a plane and then try to get to space sort of deal, like a very small plane sort of deal. So, some people ask me, why can you please, I guess, do a more advanced Spaceplane stream? That's what I wanted to do this evening. Yesterday we did the interplanetary transfer, the advanced interplanetary transfer craft. We're going to go ahead and do that interplanetary transfer on the next interplanetary transfer stream. But tonight we're going to be looking at more complicated space planes. That's what we're going to do. And really, what we're going to be looking for specifically on the space planes tonight during the stream are how fuel usage or cargo load affects the center of mass, and therefore the center of mass versus center of lift on the space plane while it's in flight. Right? That's a little bit more advanced topic. That is what we're going to be looking at. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game here. Let's just... I don't think I can resume save. Do I have any sandbox? I've got my boot camp one. Where is that asteroid? I think it's in the boot camp one. Let's go to Champagne and see if the asteroid is there. Let's see. You missed the last one. Will it be on YouTube? The Oracle. Up at the top of my channel it says Das Valdez currently playing Kerbal Space Program. Click on my name. Right click, open a new tab. You'll see my profile. There you can see past broadcasts. You can already watch that past broadcast right here on Twitch for now. And then in a couple days, usually about once a week, I go through and upload everything to YouTube just because it's kind of random. You know, it doesn't really keep track of what you've uploaded and what you haven't. It's really annoying, honestly. But, greetings from Ireland, SBP641. Welcome. I don't recognize your name. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. Here in Lurk Moon watching a World Flight charity flights, and they are close to wrapping up. Nice, thank you. Thank you, Spartan. I totally appreciate you. Let us go. Wait, first we have to see if that asteroid is here in this save. We got like a totally free moon-captured asteroid. Yeah, it's not in this save. It's not in this save. Where is that unknown object at? Okay, it's way down there. Alright, we got a couple asteroids that are close. None of them are actually in the sphere of influence, it doesn't look like. Unknown object. Yeah. We can use this save. We can use this save. So let's go out of here. Let's go over here. And let us begin to build the hard mode, more advanced space plane with a broken runway, apparently. Totally forgot that. What can you do, though? What can you do? That's weird. Oh, well, that's dumb. Let me fix that right quick. Whoa! Nunya biz! Nunya biz! No message. A donation from Nunya biz. Thank you for that, Nunya biz. I assume you didn't want that to go out on the stream. You know I'll still find out who you are whenever I open it up in the webpage. But, Nunya biz, whoever you are, I really do appreciate that. That was a serious donation. That was totally a serious donation. $20 freaking dollars? And it's none of my biz? No, I want to go like open up the window right now and see what that was. But, if you don't want me to read out something like that on the stream, you can always put something like that. Know that what I read out on the stream, I get in one interface, and I'll actually see your actual name and stuff in a whole other interface that I don't stream out. So if you ever do want to make an anonymous donation, like Nunya Biz just did, you are absolutely welcome to. You don't have to put your actual Twitch account or anything like that in there. What I see will actually be a name you type in and a message you type in, separate from whatever account you use to do it. But Nunya Biz, whoever you are, thank you so much for that donation. I do appreciate it. Let's see here. Yeah, they're only 40 minutes late. You're not even kidding. I am not going to have to... I'm not going to have to fix that runway because we're going to make a space plane. Let us see here. I don't have a Dr. Pepper with me. I should, like, be punished for that. All I have is, like, the remnants of some hot tea I was trying to repair my voice with. So I guess I'm just going to have to stick with that for a minute. But we are going to start building the advanced space plane here. We're just going to have to deal with that for a while, I guess. Mr. Green Cat, there you go right there. Oracle's gotcha. There's your Dr. Pepper can. Ooh, Sayakon ninja'd by the Oracle 09. Ouch. Alright. Let's look at a more advanced space plane here. You've seen me design rockets that are intended to dock with stuff, right? And you've seen how I place or arrange the fuel tanks in such a way that as the fuel of the rocket is used, the center of mass does not change. You've seen me do that before. The Gunstar Docker is designed to work that way. All of the non-fuel parts are balanced, and then the actual fuel parts, center of mass, are right there in the center of mass. So regardless of how much fuel it has, it will remain balanced. I think one of the big issues that people run into here, none ya biz, whoever you are, thank you so much. One of the big issues with Spaceplane design that I think people run into, let's use those awesome new parts, I think people run into is they try to make the plane look cool before they realize how the fuel is going to be used. Miller time. Dear gosh, making sure you're never late on a payment. You're up to 5 months now. It says, I know I have 4 months paid in advance, but just making sure I'm never late on a payment. Haha, you're the best. Dude, Miller time, thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Again, that's just like subscribing to me for 1 more month. I mean, if soon, hopefully we'll have Twitch partnerships, so we have some cool emotes. But $2.50 donation just like that is the same as a month's subscription. You'd pay $4.99. Twitch would get half of it. I would get the other half. That's how that works. That is absolutely how that works. Miller time, thank you so much for that extended, the subscription extension or whatever you want to call it there, man. I do appreciate it. All right. I do believe that what a lot of people do is they don't really realize how the fuel tanks that they put on their plane affect the center of mass as they fly. So let's look at an extreme example here. Let's look at an extreme example. This is a fuel tank. Is it a fuel tank? Yes. Oh, I still have KSP muted. Let's go fix that right quick. From KSP TV last night, it looks like. Let me go to the mixer and unmute KSP. Ding. There we go. Ooh, I'm going to have to turn off the sounds too. We'll be okay. We'll be okay for now. Will we have a Dr. Pepper emote? We're going to have some sort of maroon can emote, I think. We're going to have some sort of maroon can. So, I think what happens with a lot of people is they start tossing this stuff together and like, oh my gosh, man, the SR-71 was so totally sweet. I'm going to totally make me one of those things, you know? And they would build something that looks like this. They start to put this craft together. They would maybe, I don't know, put this thing over here. That looks terrible. Let's just get another more smaller fuel tank. Liquid fuel fuselage. Is that an LFO? Yes, it is. I don't know why the symmetry on these works that way. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but maybe in the update we'll get it fixed. And as I slap all this stuff on here, I start to make a plane that looks really totally sweet, right? The problem is, come on, girly. Oh, seriously? Down that symmetry one, go ahead and reattach it. Grab this piece and reattach it in 2x symmetry. That looks bueno. Right, and then you can toss some engines on here. No, I haven't been giving these a lot of love lately, so let's just go with them. Where are they at? Where are they at? There we go. 2x symmetry, then we'll go ahead and put some turbojets on there. Oh, yeah, so sweet looking. You see that? Do you see? It's a bug in the game, and I hope the Harvester fixes it when he rewrites the building scenes, right? It'll attach on one side, but the other side, which is created with symmetry, won't attach to. That's very, very, very annoying. The way to fix it, go down to 1x symmetry, put it on there, grab the root of what you're doing, and put it back on like that. That looks pretty good, right? That looks pretty good, honestly. What's up, Turtle Gaming? How's it going? Beta didn't Beluxury like that. When I played in Kerbal Space Program, Beta, it didn't Beluxury like that. Autocorrect says what? Autocorrect says what? How's it going, Trey? Let me grab one more engine and put it like that. That is good. That is good. Walks into chat and yells hello. Yes, you did. You did. Alright. So we've begun building this plane. Let's put some shock intakes on there. Where are they at? They're under aerodynamic, aren't they? Yes, they are. Like that. Right? Totally looks very SR-71-y. And then we can put some wings, wingity dingy thingies on there. That looks terrible. Let's put some bigger. That music, though, right? I will fix the music. I will absolutely fix the music. I know that it's kind of arguing with itself right now. I know that it's arguing with itself. Let's get rid of that, actually. And let's do this. And again, I'm just slapping together a space plane. And I will fix the fact that there we go. Hey, that looks even sweeter, yo. Where was that intake at? There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, so cool. So fresh and so clean. Alright, anyways, we are just slapping parts together to do the space plane, right? And we're trying to make it look cool. And what I'm trying to illustrate here is that I think a problem that people have with space planes is that they try to make them look cool first. That doesn't look cool to us. That actually looks hideous. Do I have a bigger... Ooh, would that work? I don't even know if that's enough lift, right? We may have to put some more lift on than that. Close to what I started making at the end of yesterday, right? Need to finish it and refine it, so this will be perfect. Excellent, that's what we're doing. We're trying to make something that looks good. Dark Templar, what's going on? I actually... Here, let me fix something right quick. Let's just put this on the runway with no wheels. So that I can do this. Come on, load it on up now, DOS. There we go. Oh, yes, low profile. I love it. I love that space plane. What I was going to do was go to settings so that I could mute the music and apply. Now we're good. Now we can revert the flight back to the space plane hangar. We don't have to listen to two fighting thingies. Says Mark II have some lift to it. Yeah, you're right, Count True. They do all have lift. It may be enough. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm going to think it's not enough, but we can definitely see. That looks hideous back there, just going to say. Let's just go ahead and add another liquid fuel tank. And then a shorty tank, right? Remember, when you're building the space planes using the new Mark II parts, there are some tanks that carry LFO, liquid fuel and oxidizer. There are some tanks that just carry liquid fuel. Keep that in mind when you're putting your plane together. We're just playing around with this guy for now, so it's not a huge concern. But when you're putting it together, remember there are two different types of tanks. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. What's more efficient, the Sabres or the pointy turbojets? The pointy turbojets are a lot more efficient than the Sabres. Let's have a look. Good question, though. Pointy turbojets, efficiency up high 1200. Sabres, Rapiers actually, not the Sabres. The Rapiers, it says up high that they're 1200, but they don't gain thrust as they go higher. So for your ISP, you don't get as much thrust. The thrust curve, which I wish it actually showed in here, is not the same. Is not the same for those two engines. I don't really like these engines very much. They're not great. I mean, they're okay, I guess. I just don't use them very often. Where's the center? I don't really care too much about thrust. What's up, Lignoba? How's it going? Caught me off guard seeing the fuselage and fuel captors have lift. You are correct. Thorum Gosser. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm DOS Valdez. We're building a space plane right now, as you may have guessed. I honestly really don't like how that looks. Let's tuck that in a bit. Just roll with it. Whatever. This kind of looks terrible. Is there anything I can do that will give it more of an outbound, like a half-wing segment? Ooh. Fancy. That's pretty fancy. Found a thicker font. 18 point looks good to you. Scarlet, I will definitely, I don't have a way to capture that very quickly. Could you Twitch message me that or something like that? Because I don't have a way to capture that particularly quickly if I want to try and keep the stream going here. Let's try. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. In that, I'm not in hate with that, right? I'm not in love with it. Jay McNarly. Is your name seriously Jay McNarly? That is an awesome name, Jay McNarly. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm DOS Valdez. We are talking through designing a spaceplane here. Talking through designing a spaceplane. I'm actually just going to go with this. And let's take her out and see how she flies. She's going to need some wheels. Like I said. So we'll put one wheel in the front. We'll put some wheels in the back. It would be great if we could actually put the wheels tucked up like this. Come on. There we go. I really do need to spend more time in the spaceplane hangar. I'm not going to lie. Dude, Big Stig 11. Big Stig. Nice. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I am DOS Valdez, your host. It's Kerbal Space Academy. World of Mitch. Thanks for the follow as well. I appreciate the enrollment. Building a spaceplane, and I'm actually talking through the considerations of building and designing this spaceplane. Yeah, this won't fly. We'll see, Trey. Maxman 225 actually. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate it. That may need to be further back. That may need to be further back. It actually doesn't look great with these wings like that, but I think we're just going to go with it. Snorlax Sumo, what's going on? Monster Cat's up as well. Let's put some tail segmentations on here. Could I use this maybe? Ooh. Ooh. That would actually be pretty cool if we could do like a split intake design. Huh. Let's just roll with it though. Alright, it may break apart. Probably not yet. Probably not yet. How are you making the fine rotation and adjustments to parts? Samsuni, you hold down the Alt. You hold down the Alt key. You hold down the Alt key to do that. Whoa, did I just say Alt? It's Shift, sorry. Shift. Yes, you hold Shift, not Alt. Thank you. Agita for Pancake. I don't even know what that, or Agita 5 Pancake. Is that Agitated Pancakes Alt? I don't know. Let me put some tail segments on here. You guys got my back, thank you. It is in fact not. Ooh, that actually looks pretty sweet. Can we use these? That looks hideous. That is too big. Wing Strike? Wing Strike? Can we get a Wing Strike looking okay? Survey says that's not okay. This is actually hard to get to. Let's go with C to turn on angle snap. And then see if we can't... Yeah, tuck it in. That right there I'll take. That right there I'll absolutely take. Let's get some Elevons. Too big. Let's get some Elevons. The Dirty Lemon. Some people's Twitch names really crack me up. The Dirty Lemon, welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. Thank you for the follow. That's too big. But it looks totally sweet, so I'm just gonna go with it. It's upside down, apparently. Man, you can hear that high school. That probably looks a little bit more realistic. Alright. So we've got control surfaces, we've got that. Action groups, I almost don't even care about action groups, but we'll do it right quick. Custom 1. Activate. Activate. Shut down. Oh, but why would I shut them down? Because this is they're those stupid engines. Not shut down, actually activate. Custom 2. Activato. Activato. Shut down. If you don't know how to do action groups, you click on this little hammer and wrench icon up here. It'll bring this up. Then you click on the part that you want to control. So here, when I go to Custom 3, I'm actually going to want to control this guy and tell him to shut down. I'm going to want these guys here to stay active. And if it's active and you activate it, that just means it'll stay active, right? And then these guys out here, I want to shut down. So I'm basically going to shut down all my turbos and just activate my rapiers. That is what we're looking for. Do I need any other modes? I'm not worried about it. We're just going to take this, But the question is, will it blend? I love that dude. I really do love the will it blend guy. He's like, your new iPhone, will it blend? And he puts his freaking iPhone in there and he turns on his blender and the iPhone turns into freaking powder afterwards. I'll give him a free shout out on my channel. He's probably got a few more followers than I do, though. Alright, do I need anything else? Let's check the lift. Hey, where's the center of the lift? Not bad. Not bad. We actually probably don't need these segments here, or we could do something that gave them less lift, right? We probably could use something differently there. Let me try taking those off and putting these guys back on, because they may have a little bit less lift. There we go. And angle snap. Oh, there's your problem, DOS. There we go. And okay. Yes, I like it. So what am I doing here? What am I doing? That looks terrible. I am actually... There we go. That should work. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Seriously? That one's not going to attach flatly. Nope. Oop, so close. Still not the right size. Let me actually attach this. It's a little bit complicated to get it attached. Oh, man. Dang old. That kind of ruins the design, honestly. Is it this piece? Maybe it's this piece. Ooh, yeah. Come on, girly. Ooh. It's not exactly what we want, but I'm going to go ahead and go with it. So what was I just looking at, right? I turned on two things. I clicked the center of mass icon right down here, lower left, and then I clicked the center of lift icon right down here, lower left, right? They gave me 2 balls. 2 balls. Top of the 2 we've already got. We've got these 2 balls right here. One is the center of mass, the yellow one. The other one's the center of lift, the blue one, right? And so, what I was looking at, I actually wanted the center of lift to be just behind the center of mass. That's what we got. I could actually stand for that to be a little bit more forward, so I could put a little bit more lift at the front, or I could put a little bit less mass at the back, right? There's a couple different things I could do to move, actually a little bit more mass at the back, sorry. But that looks great. Woohoo! DOS! Look how close that is. That's awesome. If we wanted, this would actually be cool. Let's see what it looks like. See how I can adjust this just a little bit, and I can put these 2 wing segments in here, like that. Look at that. That looks terrible, is what that looks like. Hang on a second. Dad, blame it. Why is it doing that? Don't tell me that part has wacky clipping. That's, oh my gosh. Why? Why? Alright, does that look good? Yeah. Yes, them shock cones though. Look at all them triangles. It looks awesome. So right now I've got the center of lift just behind the center of mass. Woohoo! That's great, DOS. That is great. That is what I want the plane to look like. Not only does the plane look super sweet, but my center of lift is just behind my center of mass, right? What else do I have going on with this plane? Let's talk about it. It's not rocket science. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Sunny5481. Thank you for enrolling in Kerbal Space Academy. Say Thank you for enrolling in Kerbal Space Academy. And I missed one. Life's Lemons 101. Thanks for joining Kerbal Space Academy. And Rooney73. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. We've got this. You won't need to angle the part yourself to surface attach. I thought I tried that and it didn't surface attach, but that is what we normally do, right? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. The trick with that is that it doesn't snap to the middle. But every now and then it seems like that doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm not patient enough when it needs to work. Anyways, thank you, Oracle09, for reminding me that I could just press C and turn off angle snap. Did you see angle snap right there? What Oracle was telling me, that if I'm trying to attach a part like that, and I've got it on some sort of mode that's actually trying to lean it around, which now see it's not doing. Is there anything I can do to illustrate that? Not great. Where is a piece that I can get a weird angle snap? Nope, it's just not going to do it anymore. Yep, it's borked. Sorry. Will it illustrate up there? Nope. Alright, let me do it with these pieces then. I was trying to attach these pieces right here, right? And do you see how they're curved in? Look, if I attach that, do you see how they're not quite right? They're not attached correctly. So Oracle said, hey DOS, remember, if you turn off the angle snap, which is this thing down here, lower left, see angle snap, right now it's got a little hexagon looking thing, right? If you turn off the angle snap, it'll actually fix that for you, and you're right. If you press C or you click that icon down there, that will actually fix that, and you'll be able to attach them just straight like that. Thank you, Oracle. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate it when streams got my back, because sometimes I do forget things. But we've got the center of mass just in front of the center of lift. We also have the landing gear just behind the center of mass. That's going to give us a little bit of pivot so that we can pivot up as we're trying to take off. Let's see how this thing flies. I'm not sure how it's going to fly. There's one way to find out, though. Save and launch. That's what we're going to do. I've used Chatty before. I like it and we'll integrate it into my stream tonight. Nice! Scar. That's cool. Good deal. Have you been playing around with it and getting some things done? That is awesome. I never used it before. Phone Tycoon or whatever his name is got me into Chatty. Das Left Nut. That's hilarious. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy, Das Left Nut. Appreciate the follow. Also, Happy Chappers123. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate you. Let's go ahead and just throttle this guy up. Let's turn SF off and see what happens. And press 1 to activate all our engines. Air breathing. Good. We barely have any air intakes. We didn't get very spammy with the air intakes. Are the game sounds loud right now? Tell me if you think that the game sounds are loud. We are going to have to pull up. We do not have enough control authority. Woo! So sweet. That was a problem. We have almost no control authority on that craft. almost no control authority. So it's a little loud. Let me just turn it down just a little tiny bit because it sounds really loud to me. Almost bingo control authority on that crap. We're gonna have to fix that apparently. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. Good times though, good times. The runway is like my jump ramp at the last second there. The runway is definitely my jump ramp. Let's go ahead and revert to Spaceplane Hangar and put more control surfaces on there. If you add canards to the front, it might help. Count True Silver, you are absolutely correct, but canards are so ugly. They're so ugly. I try not to design with them, but I really don't have a lot of control authority on this craft right now. We're going to have to fix that. Oh, look at them wheels as well. That's a problem. Because the lift vector is almost on top of the center of mass. Is it, our Bremer? That's actually not a bad lever arm. I mean, we've got a little bit of lever arm, but you're right, those things are tilted a little bit. Maybe we should just put it back the way we had it, right? Maybe we should just put it back the way we had it and see how she flies. It looked cool. Didn't fly, though. And since we're not doing Kerbal Fashion Academy, we probably actually need this thing to fly instead of just look cool. That 2x symmetry, though. You know what I wish for? I wish there was something that I could click on a part and just have it apply 2x symmetry without me actually changing the part. Harvester, that would be amazing, please, thank you. Okay. So now we've got that. I just feel like we're so spammy with the back of the plane, that is not going to be enough. Are there teeny tiny little elevons? There are. Out freaking standing. Look at those. Alright, and that's even more of a lever arm. So, why is this not highlighting anymore? There we go. What our Bremer was saying, right up here, check it out. What our Bremer was saying. Cybertech is here. Yeah, Cybertech, we're I updated, I have so many installs. I had so many installs. Keep this design. We're gonna work on it, Fadzilla. We're gonna work on it. Scarlet Reaver's son. Oh, Scarlet Reaver's son. Is that for real, Scar? Can you confirm or deny that for me? I would allow you to confirm or deny that. But so what did he crash blow up to? I landed a craft on it, dude. Dirty Pop Tart. Ethan Berger on 999. Scarlet Reaver's son. Not sure if that's accurate, but welcome to the channel, Scarlet Reaver's son. Cybertech as well. What's going on, Cybertech? Oh my gosh, I was trying to... If you don't have control, because the lift vector is almost on top of the center of mass, there needs to be more space. So, what we did, we actually had the lift up here, the center of mass. The lift vector is right on top of it. Wait a second, that shouldn't be true at all. I just don't think we have enough, I don't think we have enough... I don't think that we have enough lift on this craft is the problem. I don't think that it's that. Somebody's trying to troll me over there in my channel as if the name of this is not Kerbal Space Academy. Trying to tell me that I'll be more stable if I put 2 cambered wheels at the front. Everybody knows that that's not true. Everybody knows that's not true. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's launch it and see what we're going to do. Limit the control surfaces so that the yaw is limited to the ones on the tail planes. I don't know. Surprise. Possible, though not likely. Thank you, Scar. Scarlet Reverson. I'm going to call you. You are probably not related to Scarlet River. But let's see if we've got control authority now. Throttle up and just press 1. Those engines, I just don't like how they do it. You think the center of mass is too far back. Let's see. Let's see. I don't have enough lift. If I'm going 130... I should already be taking off. Let's hit the sweet ramp here. Woohoo! We broke a piece. We broke a few pieces actually. But check out this. See how we can't pull up? Whoa! Seems legit. Wait. Drill mode engage. That didn't work. That didn't work. We've got a couple problems with this plane right now, and I think this is one of the things that is missing from a lot of things. It's not missing from near and far, I think some people will tell me. But right now on this craft, we don't have enough lift. If we had enough lift on this craft, going 110, 120 meters per second would lift us off. There are some things we can try to do to fix it. We can actually tuck those wheels in just a little bit more. Like this. It's like Kerbal Wreck Academy right now. We can try to tuck those things in a little bit more. No, because Gav, here's the thing, Gav. If we're not able to get liftoff by that point in the runway, we haven't designed our plane correctly. I'm going to leave it broken. Because the plane should be able to lift off by the time we get to that point in the runway. Absolutely, positively. You need to pull up your center of mass towards the center of the craft. Pull up your center of mass towards the center of the craft. Let's look at that. We've got the center of lift back there. That's going to be nosing us down, so we're not able to pull up. It's too far away, right? We've got the control surfaces. We've got the wheels pretty close. Let's try to fly this and see how terrible it is. We're just playing with it here, right? We're trying to find out what has happened to this craft that it can't lift off. I'm gonna say that it's because it doesn't have enough lift. She's been away at her grandparents for a week. What happened? That's awesome. Alright, let's try this here. Throttle up. Action group 1. I hate those. I just don't like those engines burning like that. And let's watch. We can torque up a little bit. See the control surfaces going. But we still don't have enough lift. We're going 150. If this craft doesn't start to take off... There it goes! Okay. Alright. Did you see me start to take off there? Did you see me start to take off? That's telling me that we still stuff exploding out there. Let's go follow that flying piece. We have some working space planes over here, apparently. That other piece crashed. What that was telling me that we're close. We're close, right? But we don't have enough lift. And this plane will not be very flyable if we don't have enough lift. So let's go back to the spaceplane hangar. And let's play around with this thing. The shapes of these things are unrecognizable. What's A mode is what? We're just playing with it. Fedzil, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. So it does have enough lift and not enough control authority. Try the canards. Okay, I'll try the canards and we'll see if you're right. I will go ahead and put these ugly-ass canards on here. Pardon me. Didn't mean that. Things look so terrible. And let's see how this works. I will go like that. Now our center of lift is in the front. That's too much lift in the front. Let's see if we can move it back some. That's still too much. Maybe this would be awesome. What if we put these canards, hey, right here? I don't know. Maybe we need to go with the further up canards. I don't know. I'll try these first, then I'll go to the other ones. The backing form thingies from Stolen. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Let's try this. Snuggly Squid. It's Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Let's see if this works. It's going to give me more place the wing a bit more forward. We can do that too. Let's do that as bad. Let's have a look at how this flies, right? And we're just trying to get this thing flying. Darth Andrea, what's going on? When we took off, we've got to fix this lowrider. We're going to go over a speed bump and rip that stuff off back there. That's going to be a problemo, honestly. Let's see here. We don't want to level the height of the plane. We want it to be inclined like this. We actually want it. The reason I have those things so far down and we're dragging the tail there is because we want this angle of attack on the runway. We want that. That's why I know that the problem with this plane is that it doesn't have enough lift. Let's go ahead and go like that and press 1 and see if we can take it off this time. I bet you we'll be able to take it off. We have a lot of thrust. We have more than enough thrust. But it's still not taking off on its own. And then whenever I try to... Whoa! 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 Good times, good times. So the problem we have now is that when we start to tilt up, our tail is dragging and breaking off. That's not good. That's not a recipe for success, so let's go fix that. Revert to spaceplane hangar. That's what we want. Flip the canards so they are inside the plane. No, I don't like clipping that stuff. I don't want to flip the canards so they're inside the plane. You mean like this Cheaty McCheaterson-ness? No, we don't do that. We definitely don't do that. Although I do kind of want to do this, maybe. Oh, come on. Maybe that will look super cool. Not only can we, not only do we have a canards, we can actually affect the airflow into the engines when we're ever pitching around or whatever. We definitely need to solve these wheels. We just don't have enough ground clearance in the back, right? We don't have enough ground clearance in the back. So what we need to do is make these wheels be higher up. If we try them all the way down here, let's try some different stuff, right? Angle snap-on. If we try them like that, let's see if that works. Now the plane is flat to the ground. Now the plane is flat to the ground. So let's go ahead and save it and launch it and see if this works. This is why I don't plane. I know fly, I spit to what? Space fly Darth Andrea, what? Oh man. Now we are nice and level to the ground. Let's see if we can get this thing to take off. I think we will, because those canards, I'm not hating how they look. I usually don't use canards because I just don't like how they look. But let's see how this works. They are a very kind of easy way to fix things. That's too much backwards. That's too much backwards. Didn't quite get you there. Look at them canards, though. Whoa! So I was actually able to get the craft off the ground. The problem is that we are tilting over. This is telling me that my center of lift is too far behind my center of mass. But it actually doesn't fly too terribly. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Come on, girly. Come on, SAS. Alright. So we have enough thrust for sure. With adding the canards, we have enough control authority, and we add a lift with it as well, right? So that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Try a delta wing or structural wing type A for that split intake look. Like that? Except we can also do this. That's what I was going for, the split intake look, right? We're actually doing okay. When you place the gear more forward, it rotates more easily. Arbrimmer, what do you mean? When you place the gear more forward, it rotates more easily. Those canards kind of help us with that. That's okay. It's honestly okay. Let's continue flying this thing. I need to be going at a higher ascent rate. Up to 45. And let's see. The way you can tell if a craft, if a spaceplane has enough lift, is the difference between your heading and your vector whenever you're flying like this. This right here is telling me that we don't have enough lift. We'll be able to get it into space, maybe, just by brute forcing it, but outrigger fuel tanks, not quite, not quite, but we are going to be talking about that, Ulfar. We are absolutely going to be talking about that exact topic right there. Thanks for spoiling it. But do you see how my angle of attack, I'm actually flying not quite straight? That means that we're having to generate lift using angle of attack instead of actually using the wings. This craft could definitely use some more wingage. It could definitely use some more wingage. So let's go ahead and try to start leveling off and see if I can get this hastily thrown. Nope. Asymmetric thrust already. That's not good. We are going to need... Oh, we barely have any intakes on the thing. Come on, girly. Just stop doing the thing that you're doing. You're still actually rising. I didn't put a deactivate all sequence, did I? 3? That's only 2 things. Alright, that's okay. Give me some control authority. Are they not gimbaling again? Just winging it! Just winging it! So, we don't have enough intakes because we ran out of intake air really quickly. You have the wing and the V. Das Boomerang Mark 1, I love it. Our engines aren't gimbaling either. Do y'all see that? It's a bug, I think. Somebody was telling us yesterday. There we go. Now we're accelerating some. And let's see if we can actually do this. Let's go to mode 2. We just don't have enough intakes, I don't think. Yeah, look at our intake air. And we're overheating. What are these burning, by the way? Oh, they're actually in automatic mode. Alright. We're going to have to do something about that. You have a wing in the back that you can add another wing to. What did I say? I have a wing in the back that I can add another wing to? We're definitely going to need to do some more work on this craft. We're definitely going to need to do some more work on this craft. So let's go ahead and revert the flight back to the Spaceplane hangar and see what we've got. Tilt the wings so that they are slightly pointing upwards. Zop, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Rapier have a different mode. I do want something. I do want something to be able to control those things. So let's click on that. Let's go to Action Group 5. And let's say toggle mode. Switch mode. There we go. Alright. So we had a couple problems. What were they? Lack of air intakes. Alright. So let's solve that one first. Let's spam some of these intakes on here. Where are they at? Aerodynamic. I can never see these things. There you go. They're like teeny tiny. And we can totally spam these intakes like this. This is how I like doing it last time, right? And we could put more of them on the bottom. I really wish that those wouldn't clip that way, but you know, what can you do? I almost wonder if those wouldn't get as much intake air, but I think they'll be okay. That's also annoying how these clip and how they clip the other way. Is it because of the angle snap, maybe? Let me see if I can fix it, make it look better without the angle snap. Not really. Actually, that's okay. At least that doesn't look as terrible. Let's see if I can't put these way down there. Yeah, it's still going to clip a little bit because of the way that these things actually fold up. Do you see how they get bigger? They bell out at the end. But turning off angle snap does make it look a little bit less cheaty. So let's put this up here. Like that. Alright. And then we could put this one the same sort of way. I was just tucking it all the way down there, wasn't I? Yeah, that's okay. And then these, you know, what can you do? Seems legit, right? We should really put them on the bottom as well. In fact, maybe instead of those ugly ones there, we'll just put more on the bottom like this. Put that over there. Get rid of that. Hold down shift to grab the entire plane. Rotate it up. This is a good way so you can work on the bottom of the plane, right? And then zoom in like this. Oh, we can see daylight through there, apparently. And go ahead and put that intake right down there like we had it. Angle snaps off? Yeah, angle snaps off. Alright. Let's try that. We've spammed some more intakes on. What other problems did we have? What other problems did we have? Air intakes, lift, and shut down all engines. Thank you, Artec. Air intakes, lift, and shut down all engines. Do we have anything in 4 yet? We don't have anything in 4 yet. I guess I don't really need to shut down all engines, but let's go for it. Those 3? Yeah, that's 3 groups, which is everything. Alright. So, we've got this going. Custom 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let's go back to there. We don't want to launch the plane this way. Air intakes, lift, and shut down all engines. Let's see if we can do this. Let's hold that. Let's go like that. Put the plane like that. And who was that said to, Dash, you have the wing in the V. I still don't understand what that was saying. The jet is winging it. Yes, the jet was definitely winging it. DOS, when you replace the gear more forwards. Okay, Arbember, did you ever say what you meant by that? When you place the gear more forwards, it rotates more easily. I think you're talking about it turns more easily, maybe? There we go. That's actually going to put me down a little bit, right? What's up, Luis? How's it going? Size. If you have the wings further forward, the plane will have a harder time to stall in low speeds. Low for one of that weight and size. Let's see here. If we put the wings further forward. Right, but what I was illustrating was that we were just trying to make something that looks cool, and then we're going to go back and debug it. So when we get stall problems, let's come back and do that. Because right now we're just trying to make it look cool and kind of get it to fly and fix the problems one at a time. I haven't run into a stall problems yet. You have to have SAS on. Spore was not worth the hype. Have you ever played Pokemon or Minecraft? No. Not Pokemon. I have played Minecraft. I'm at work. Gotta get ready to leave. Good deal, Scar. No worries, no worries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who isn't playing Spore? Das, whatever, Rin Phoenix. Your problem was the plane wanted to dive. Ah, the plane did want to dive. Control surface and more wing surface. I do think we need more wing surface. Turning angle steps, we got that. But, what's his name? Where was it? Philip Man. Scarlet Rever's grandson. What? In cast style. Thanks for the follows, y'all. I appreciate you. I don't know who Scarlet Rever's grandson is, but somebody might want to send the poor guy a memo about that. Somebody said to angle the wings. The problem is that if we angle the wings... Take off, rotate. Oh, you mean rotate up. I gotcha. If you put the gear back closer to the COM, it will rotate easier. Darren, we already went over that. We had the gear closer to the center of mass and lower, and we were breaking the tail off. So where we have them right now is the balance between breaking the tail off and the center of mass. So I got a little bit closer to the center of mass without breaking the tail off. When the plane wants to lift up, thank you. The main gear is too far back at the moment. If we put them further forward, we'll break the tail off, though. Is what I'm a little bit worried about. Wing angle of attack just to adjust the center of lift. So, everybody's telling me to change the angle of attack. The problem is, let's see what the problem is with that, dude. Fire Fun Fox, welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Das Valdez. The problem with that is that if you increase the angle of attack, that's not it. Like that, that's what you want, right? That's what you're telling me. Increase the angle of attack. This plane looks stupid. Is that what you want, really? Oh, maybe we should put it on close. 2x symmetry. There we go. 2x symmetry. Is that... Why did that not go with 2x symmetry? Oh, because I turned it back off. I'm an idiot. Is that really what you want? What do you want me to do with that? You want me to increase the angle of attack? Did I not do it correctly? What could I do? Why so many engines? Because we were just slapping a plane together to try and look cool, and then we're going to debug it, right? Yes, you have to put them closer to the center of mat and just not rotate as high an angle to avoid breaking the engine. Otherwise, you won't be able to rotate. If you put them too close up there, we were actually able to rotate, so I'm good with this. But if we put them much closer up there, it's actually going to be more difficult to land as well, right? It's going to be more difficult to land as well. In this format, you angle the canards. You angle the canards. So somebody's told me to angle the wings. Luis is telling me to angle the canards. Delirium99, thanks for rolling in Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Das Valdez. We're building a space plane. What do y'all want me to do? Do you want me to... I mean, I think this absolutely looks ridiculous, but somebody new to the channel, I'm actually not scrolling this. My bad. My bad. I mean, it's so easy. It's so easy to fix that. I don't know what the deal with that is. But, let me do this. Let me unangle these things. Because it looks wacky, honestly. Unangle. What did y'all want me to do to fix it? Das, make the rear fins line with the front set. This looks like... It really does. It really looks terrible. Don't beat the plane with an ugly stick. You're right. Trim the main wing control surfaces up a bit. Trim the main wing control surfaces up a bit. I'd keep the wing flats, but add some wing tips. Add some wing tips. Okay. That's going to change our center of lift a little bit. But we do have those little tiny wing strakes, don't we? Those aren't small enough. Those are too big. Nah. We always do that. That looks not great. That's too big. Those are huge. Do I just have any tiny ones? It doesn't look like I have any tiny ones. Wing strake. I wish the wing strakes would match that. Wing tips, though, honestly. I think that thing looks bombing. Thank you, Atomic Carrot. Let's try to fly it again. Make it so the wing tips are higher, not the front of the wings. That's the kind of angle I think they were talking about. Angle of attack. Airflow is this way. Angle of attack is the angle at which the wing is meeting the airflow. Not dihedral, which is tilting the wings like a gull, right? Like that. That's dihedral. The angle of attack, airflow is going this way. The angle that the air meets the wing is what we're talking about there. Okay, so the wing tips are higher. Hi, Kerbal, what's up? Let's try to fly it again and see what happens. Let's try to fly it again. Not this one. Did I miss anything else? That's went from crashing to almost reaching space. I'm afraid to get more food and see he's already back at Duna. Closer to the center mass. I think we're okay because we've been able to rotate. We didn't have any issues rotating. To balance a space plane, you can increase wing angle of attack to adjust the center. Okay, we got that. When the plane wants to lift off. Yes, okay, thank you. Do I fly in real life? No, I don't fly in real life. I used to be really interested in it, and then I went to computers instead of that. No, do it. No, do what? I'm just going to fly it. I'm just going to fly it. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, we've got too many issues. Let's pick one issue at a time. And we're going to fly it and see what we've got. And we're really going to have to get to the final issue, which is the balance of this craft as it uses fuel. That is what we want to focus on, the balance of the craft as it uses fuel. So there we've got that. Let's throttle up. Let's see, is this bug happening? Yes. Do you see how the engines, right, are not using their gimbals? That would have helped us angle as well. That's some bug that was recently engaged. The engines should be moving. In fact, in order, what we learned last night, in order to engage the gimbals, you actually have to press space. And that will actually turn on the gimbals. But until you press space, the engine gimbals won't work. So that could have also been part of our problem. There we're able to lift off. There we're able to rotate just fine. But it's very kind of wonky. Let's take the gear up. And it's still wanting to nose down like crazy. So how do we keep it from nosing down without SAS? How do we keep it from nosing down without SAS? Dude, Zop3Q, number one, thank you for enrolling in Kerbal Space Academy. Number two, it sounds like you could probably teach parts of Kerbal Space Academy. So I totally appreciate you being here and giving us ideas to work with in chat. I'm not an expert in everything. I'm just the guy with the camera and the mic. I really do appreciate you being in chat and giving useful ideas, because there's things that I don't know or think about. So, I will admit right now that I don't know the keys to adjust the trim. I will admit that. I know you can adjust the trim, but I don't know the keys. It's like hold down Shift and Alt and something, but I don't actually know the keys. So somebody tell me what the keys are to adjust the trim. See how we keep nosing down? And then we kind of fall some more? I don't want that to happen. What are the keys to adjust the trim? Alt, W, and S. Thank you. It's just holding down Alt. I've never actually bothered to do that. I really, until 0.25, wasn't a big fan of Spaceplanes because the parts were so ugly. Now I'm a fan of Spaceplanes because this looks pretty sweet. So Alt and W and S. So we need to hold down Alt. It's actually kind of hard to do. Alt and trim it up a little bit until we fly straight, right? Looks like I trimmed it too much. That trims it a little bit left. Is that doing better, or is that not doing good? Now at least it's not constantly diving, maybe? Is that true or false? Is it not constantly diving? Alt-X resets. Thank you, Luis. Thank you. We continue to fly like this. We are slowly dropping, so we would need to put the trim. See how our angle keeps dropping? We are going to need to level off, but the amount of trim we have right now is not what we need because we are dropping just a little bit. Let's put one more bit of S. Let's start leveling off right here and see what we've got. Whoa! There we started to get that asymmetric thrust again because I was paying too much attention to how the craft flew and not enough attention to what was going on. Dude, faded ginger or fatted ginger? Faded ginger, fatted ginger, whoever you are, thank you for the follow. We're still getting asymmetric thrust out there. We still don't have enough intake air, even with very low throttle. So we're gonna have to go to mode 2 much sooner than that. In fact, this is probably just too many engines, isn't it? It's probably just too many engines. Screet. More SAS would be nice as well. So what do we have to fix that time? Did it look okay? Spaceplane experts here, did it actually look okay? What did we need to do to fix that? I trimmed it out a little bit, so at least I wasn't constantly having to get it to fly, right? But this right here is not looking like we're going to space. Honestly. I'm not an expert, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Give me some gimbal. There we go. Tell me in chat what we needed to fix, and I will fix it. What is my intake air? My intake air is super low. These are probably in closed cycle. Yeah, they are. I think the spaceplane could just brute force its way into orbit. Because this isn't even being used, right? Is it going back up? Not quite yet. No. I'm about to just turn them all on. Dude, sir, welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Dust Valdez. Also, Ronnie Ronstar. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. I think maybe we want a different design. It won't go to space. Bam. Thank you. It will go to space. I think it's just going to brute force its freaking way into space. We're not even using this fuel yet. We're not even using that fuel up there yet, and we still have fuel in that. If we just put some, stuff in it, right? What's that stuff called? Fuel lines, right? I think we would just brute force it into space. I don't want to cheat. I don't just want to copy your spaceplane, Luis. I don't just want to copy your spaceplane. We want to talk through it. Remember, that's the entire point. We just don't want to look at one thing and then like do the exact same thing. So talk me through it. You said that you wanted it to be angled. I will read that in just a second. I will read that in just 1 second. Let's look at engineer. Apoapse is 180. This is definitely capable of going to orbit. And we still have... Oh, it was actually eating oxidizer out of there. Interesting. We've got way too much liquid fuel and not enough oxidizer because those things went low. This was a brute force to orbit. Brute force to orbit. Are we still getting thrust out of that one engine? I really wish I had a mode that was just one engine. It burned out. That was awesome. Is this guy still on? He is. So maybe it would be nice if we had a just a center engine. Come on. Nope. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. While this coasts along, just for stream keyframe purposes, I am going to have a look at chat and see what I missed. We've already done that. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Let me scroll up and read chat. I'm going to have to do something with that light. It's too bright in my eyes. All right. Make the rear wings line with the front set. It did. Okay, I agree it. What's up? Okay, I read that. Interesting. Before I was a computer administrator, now I am almost an aeronautical engineer. The world is in balance, R. Bremer. I thought I was going to aerospace engineering, and then the .com happened, and I went into computers instead. We adjusted the trim. Angle the canards. DOS, to make it stop going down, you need more lift or wings. T-cuz, that's what I usually do. It looks like another solution for that is to trim it out. So you can either just add more lift, or you can try to trim it out. DOS, try what I said before to see if it works. Simply move the entire wing structure forward, fuel tanks inward included, so the center of mass will be towards the middle. Keep the center of lift behind it. I bet that would work. Why would we want to do that, Mona? Why would we want to do that? What relevance does the center of mass being in the center of the craft have? I'm very curious. I am very curious. If you can convince me, I'll do it. But I'm very curious what relevance that's going to have. What else do we have? Discover the issue, it won't go to space. Bam, thank you. DOS, are you using an add-on for the engines that you're using right now with 4 outputs? No, those are stock, Samsuni. Those are stock. They're called the Rapier engines. How late am I? Not very late. You should have ran faster. Look at this spaceplane. Not going to click on it. Is there an ideal thrust to weight for spaceplanes? I actually don't know the answer to that one. I don't know the answer if there's an ideal thrust to weight. That's a good question. It all depends on how efficient. This one here had a lot of thrust and just brute forced its way into orbit. Honestly, DOS, I'd say all you need to do is dump 1 engine. Okay. Maybe 2, and add action groups to shut down the engines 1 pair at a time to conserve air. Maybe 1 saber in the center and 2 jets on the outside. But the jets will die first, right? So we really want 1 jet in the middle, maybe. And the sabers will actually switch modes. I wonder if they're good enough at switching modes. Zop. What did Zop say? It looks like Zop missed something. or I missed something. I think that your center of lift is actually pretty good right now, because when you begin to lose fuel and get lighter, your center of lift would probably look good. Zop3Q, let's have a look at that. And yeah, there you go. Y'all, RTAG got you set up. If you want to highlight something in red in the channel, say DOS, and those are the things that I focus on when I read chat. Those are the things that I focus on. That's hilarious. Dust, long, dark. DOS drink. I don't even have a drink with me right now. So what do we need to fix? Captain McDougal, would you get more control by fixing the problem with the nose downing another way? Or does trimming it just fix that without using available WRS control? Captain McDougal, that's a great question. I think you would probably lose if you trim it in order to fly straight. You would lose some WRS control, right? Because you've used part of it to keep the craft flying straight. So the more you have to trim it, the less control you have in that direction, I guess you could say. That's actually a really good point. That's a really good point. What else do we have? Let's go ahead. Alright, here we go. If the center of mass is too far behind, you are probably more prone to lose control of the craft, because one end of the craft is much lighter than the other. Just guessing, though. Interesting. Car cool, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. And Boris Oselka, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. DOS, but if you use a few electrical engines and solar panels for when you're in space, you could trim down the fuel to weight. Zop, what we want to focus on in this stream is problems that space planes encounter as they use their fuel, right? So could we solve it by not using fuel? Yes, but we're trying to focus on what we do whenever we use the fuel. So what I wanted to do was to look at this. Why does everybody call these sabers? They're not sabers, they're rapiers. They're totally rapier engines. Everybody always calls them sabers. Uncle Pokey2, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We're talking about... Uh-oh! There's Earthworm Slim. The entire screen is highlighted red right now. What's up, Slim? Good to see your beautiful smiling face on my channel. How was your stream? How late did you stay up last night? I fell asleep hosting you. But welcome to Kerbal Space Academy, where we're working on some space planes. I need to focus here, because we're trying to make a plane that looks cool, and then we're trying to fix the issues that we made by making the engines look cool. They're called sabers in real life. Got you. They're actually called rapiers here. So I'm always confused when people say saber, because that's not what they are right here. All right. It's just what they're based on. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, there is a completely OP engine called the Saber in B9, I know. It's like you don't even have to do anything and the engine will go to orbit. All right. What else do we need to fix here? We got it into orbit. I mean, I could totally circularize the orbit if I hadn't taken it up to 110. And here's what I wanted to do. Sunwell in French, spelled weird, fries. Thanks for the follow, y'all. We've got, right now, let's look at this craft, right? We're in space. We still have... What? How much delta V? That can't be right. Let's just look at our outside engines. That one right there. Alright. Stage 1 delta V, we have 287 meters per second of delta V in those outside engines. That's not very much. It's not because of fuel routing, because they did actually start to take oxidizer out of here, didn't they? Yep, that's liquid fuel. That's liquid fuel. That's LFO. That's liquid fuel. That's LFO. Okay. What I want to do is have a look at the fuel levels in each tank. And I'm actually going to check it out, yo. I'm actually going to write all these down. Oh, wait, what did Slim say? Stream 9 hours till 4 a.m. your time. Dude, that's 7 my time. Nothing big. Had tons of fun flying around your shark ship in Robocraft. Dude, I love the shark you built in Robocraft. It's like a shark with a bunch of guns on top and a bumper sticker on the back. Guys, if you're like an all-around good streamer, give old Slim a follow. I usually end up, after my streams, hanging out in Earthworm Slim's channel. That is what I do. If y'all just like an all-around good streamer, give old Slim a follow. Let me do this. Let me get my... There we go. Let me get this. Let me draw a picture of my space plane here. Then we go like that. Up a bit, then we kind of nose it forward. Put a little wingly dingly thingy on there. There we go. Then we got that. Then we've got this other angle. Another more different angle. And that. Close enough. And this fuel tank up here has 211 and 0. So I'll write that down. 211 and 0. This tank right here has 270 and 13. 270 and 13. The tank in the back, 135 and 0. 135 and 0. The tank over here, 0. 0. The tank there, 0. The tank here, that's where the rest of our stuff is, 40 and 165. 40, 165. Did I miss any tanks? These over here should be symmetrized. Yep. 40, 165. This one right here. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy, by the way, guys. It's not your normal stream. I'm not just running around headshotting people. We're actually designing a plane here that can take off from the runway at the Space Center and get into space. And we're writing down the fuel levels right now. I'm trying to see how much fuel we use to get up into orbit. That one over there is going to be 0. Yep. And that one right there is 0. Okay. You think I'm kidding, right? You think I'm kidding? You're like, oh, he's totally just playing around, right? Is it too washed out? It's totally too washed out. Is there anything I can do to get it to appear? Oh, you can't see it like that. Can I block the light off of it? Nope, you can't see it. It's the white balance in the camera. Sorry about that. I totally drew a picture of the plane. I just can't actually... You can see it. Wait. Time out. Aha! You can totally see that I drew... There we go. That's good. Did not have the light bounce out of it. You can totally see that I drew a picture of the plane, and I wrote down all the fuel levels for all the tanks. I'm not even kidding. I wrote them all down so that we can go back to the VAB and see where this craft center of mass is right now. That is totally a thing that we could do. So let's go back to Game KSP. Excellente. And let's revert the flight. Anything else I need to get while I'm here? I think I got everything. I'll read the chat before I revert it. I'll read the chat. There we go. There we go. Hey, Zop. Welcome to the channel, but I do try to keep my channel family friendly. I'd really like to make Kerbal Space Program more accessible to all sorts of people, including kids that want to play it and get interested in space and science and that sort of stuff. So appreciate you being here. Appreciate the help, but do try to keep it family friendly with the language. Thanks. Let's see here. What else do we've got here? Did I miss anything else? Pretty good right now. Okay, I saw that. It won't go to space. I saw that. You already reached suborbital flight. Yep, I knew that, Luis. Say Das. We got that one. Das the Long Dark. That's hilarious. Das drink. I need to get a drink, actually. Mona, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go with the center of mass. We're going to have to play with things. We're still going to have to do a lot with this plane. Kind of late with why not all Rapier engines? Because I hate them, Evil. I really don't like the Rapier engines. I just don't. I don't know what to tell you beyond that. My point really is, Commander Olfart says, Das. By the way, have you been streaming lately, Olfart? I don't know if I've seen you, but Olfart sometimes streams, and I follow Olfart. If y'all want to toss him a follow, go for it. Das, my point really is that once you get high and fast, you really need very little thrust to keep climbing and speeding up. Commander Olfart, that is only true if you have enough lift. If you don't have enough lift, and you're relying too much on trim and that sort of stuff to keep level flight, once you get high and fast, you'll actually start to fall back down. Because once you get high, remember, you also don't have a lot of air. The air's not very dense, and if you don't spam lift onto the craft, it can be difficult to stay level when you're that far up. You could also spam SAS, right? That's another thing that people do. One single saber is enough to get to orbit. You also need one saber for orbital maneuvers. I think we may change the engines. Let's see here. Sabers. Okay, I got all those. You're awesome, dude. My beautiful smiling face is doing wonderful today. How about you? That's what we're all here for. My voice needs to be conserved a little bit, but I'm doing good, Slim. Thank you very much. Das is building a space plane as well, but I don't see the same equipment in my game. That is in your... Could this be a problem with my game? Samsung, have you updated to 0.25? Kerbal Space Program 0.25. The latest release has these pieces in it. The latest release has these pieces in it. Use the small engines that are amazing. says French fries. We could do that. That's what I usually do on my little miniature planes, right? Mangles 91 DOS, love your engineering mind. Me too. We have something in common. We should hang out. Thanks, Mangles. I do appreciate it. See, the most glaring problem with that space plane, I can't believe you messed it up this bad. You need to toggle on the cockpit lights. My bad. Jeez, what am I supposed to do? Saber means, okay, we've got that one. Das, if you want to use fuel engines, couldn't you make another stage for the rocket and dump them just before reaching space? I just want to make it a single stage to orbit. We could totally do that. That is a real thing, Zop. But for this, I just want to make it a plane. All around good slimmer. GG, Das, GG. Ah, yes. There we go. Artak, thanks for the help there in chat. To balance this plane, remove the middle engine and put fuel lines from the middle fuel tank to the front wing tanks. Okay. Black paint for this plane and call it the new spacefaring SR-71. Das, would you be able to help me use MKS OKS so I can use it? Turtle Gaming, I'm going to be doing a mod stream on that on a Thursday night one night. Stay tuned. And we will do that. Pay 28 Eifer. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Das Valdez. Continuing on. What I'm talking about. Yeah. The VTOLs are definitely a whole separate thing with the center of mass. And you really have to make sure the center of mass doesn't move on the VTOLs. Das, I gotta go. No worries. Go do some Minecraft. That's cool. What's up? The real question is, can you manage to land that beast now? Mort, that's an excellent question. Speed, compensate, air density, DOS. Drink, DOS. Discount Ninja. I do need to go get a drink. Atomic Carrot, thank you for that. Let's see what we've got here. Let's slimy slew what we've got here. I'm going to stop hanging out with you so that I can remember how to English. Earthworm Slam, so I can remember how to English. This poor new monitor is going to get spit all over it. Plane will crash. Das, plane will crash. Das can do a fuel light install from the beginning so I can see what I did wrong. Wait, can you do a full install from the beginning? What do you mean? I'm going to need to know what you mean there. Norway, yeah, welcome. Let's just go ahead and get on down to the higher atmosphere. Into the thicker atmosphere, I mean. We're coming at a very, very, very long slope here. Where are we on the map? We're going to fly to the middle of the ocean. We're going to have to redirect to the south if we want to try for any sort of landing. Huh. Probably should have circularized a little bit. I don't actually want to be thrusting right now. Why am I not able to control the plane? I am able to control the plane. Why am I not able to... There we go. Alright. I wonder if we can land on this island. Let's see if we've got anything here. Oops, not yet. Let's go for a landing on this island. How long is it? And is it flat? That part there looks like it may be flat. Wait a second. Why can't I control the plane? That's not good. The plane is not very controllable right now. Nearby nuclear reactor. That's a cool name. Alright, let's try some more. I started to lose control of the plane. Look at it. As soon as I get it off of the way that the plane is going, the plane loses control. Well, that's a problem we're going to have to fix. That is definitely a problem that we're going to have to fix. In fact, we are basically just flying straight down, and that's not going to be good for anybody. I wonder if some thrust would help us. Let's try some thrust. Come on. Come on. Gimbaling should help a little bit, right? There we go. Nope. Wow, it wants to go all over the place. But some thrust helped us. Why did thrust help us? Not only do we have the engine gimbaling, but we can also affect our trajectory a little bit more. So let's see how she flies now. It's actually flying a lot better than I expected. I was hoping it would be all out of whack. But let's turn off SAS and see how it's flying. Ah, look at that. So apparently it is very wonky right now. Look at it. It does not like what I'm telling it to do. No. That's a problem right there. That is definitely a problem. Needs more thrust. This is a problem, honestly. This is a huge problem. We need to... Terrain slash ocean. Pull up. Pull up. Wait, we just did a sweet split S. Let's try that. Can we recover from it? There we go. Alright, apparently it requires a very fine touch to fly the plane. Under a certain velocity, we have serious problems. We have absolutely serious problems. So what went wrong? Luckily, I wrote down the, This is not looking like a great place to land. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Do I have caps lock on? Fatted ginger. Whoa! That's not good. Why do they run out of fuel at different times? That's a little weird. You, sir, need to not crash into this mountain. Whoa! This doesn't look good. So the plane clearly had some problems. The question is, what were the problems and what are we going to do about it? That was awesome. That was totally awesome. That was totally awesome. Oh, because of the flame house earlier. Thank you, Ren Phoenix. Thank you. That is right. Let's go ahead. I'm going to just wrecked. Just spam wrecked in chat. You know you love it, though. Revert to Spaceplane hangar. Whoa! Who was that? Akinesis KSP towards your 5-day pizza and Dr. Pepper. Akinesis. I may actually have to order a pizza in a little bit. Thank you for buying me dinner tonight. I appreciate that. That's so awesome. For your Friday pizza and Dr. Pepper. Dude, thank you for that. That is absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate the donations. I will order pizza in just a little bit. Sad donation music, though. It's because I don't have a pizza. Apparently now I have the money to eat tonight, but I don't actually have a pizza here. Thank you for that, though, Akinesis. Let me skip past this sad music. There we go. This is like pizza music. I like this much better. That plane right there, Akinesis is awesome, had some issues. Had some issues. So what are we going to do to fix them? First, we have to figure out $10 to help the dead Kerbonauts families. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I've been raided. Who was I? Who would I be raided by? I didn't see a bunch of things come in. Have I been raided? Somebody I don't know? Let's go see here. Let me do this. Let me check chat. This plane has problems. Wrote this down for a reason. I can see myself over there. It really gets on my nerves. All right. It would have been more had you landed. It would have been more had you landed. Oh, that number. Hey, Spot the Station has a pass. Apparently. You get a call. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Krotaka and Frege55, thanks for the follows. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We've built a space plane. It looks super awesome. It looks super awesome. But it's totally worthless, right? It doesn't do anything other than fly into space with 2 Kerbals in it. It has no cargo whatsoever. And it's not very landable right now. It just flipped out of control and we all died whenever we tried to land the thing. O2EFear.02. Thanks for the follow. Let me do this. Let me read the chat right quick. Let me do this and read the chat. He doesn't have a drink. I do need to get drink. I do need to get a drink. Can you manage to land? Mort, I was pretty close. I probably could have landed if I maintained a higher velocity. Right? I stalled out there at the end and did a total backflip. If I had maintained a higher velocity when I went for the landing, I probably could have done it. I went for a lower velocity because it was rough terrain. But if I had gone faster, I bet you that I would have been able to land that. Let me see here. Drink. I do need a drink. I do need a drink. I've got to do that. Let's see here. Oh, wait, there's Moo. Wait, it was who? That was Quetzy, right? Wait a second. Wait a second. We did get raided. Okay, thank you for I was too busy crashing a plane right then, and when we were crashing a plane, we got raided. So, everybody from the raid, looking like it's coming from the Mooville Quetzy channel, it looks like. Quetzy, thank you for the raid. Guys, if you raided, thanks for it. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We have built an awesome looking SSTO plane here. The problem is, it's awesome looking, it doesn't fly too well. And we're trying to see what we can do to handle its problems. Balance, really. It's a balance problem, right? And the fact that it's worthless right now, it doesn't actually carry any cargo. That is what we are doing. Quetzy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I totally appreciate it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Too much Tom Cruise was going on. Nice. What? Who all came over? Unknown, Lunar Wolf. Who else? Who else? Vortilos. Outposts. Outpost Antara 9. Okay, that's a cool name. There was Quetzy himself. Aiden Apple Clark. Oh, you weren't a raider, but you came from somewhere. Votilos. Who else? Claudinius. Nope, that wasn't one. Who else said it? Who else said Moo? Demo Blaster. Demo Blaster, actually. Demo Blaster. You always expect it to be demon, right? We're definitely coming in hot, Jade. Go home playing you're drunk. Wasn't doing very good at all. It's a lovely plane. It really was lovely. You got to see it from every angle as it flipped around, right? It was flipping every which way, and that was a huge problem. That was a huge problem. You think Satan took over my plane? It needs the power of God in it if you want your control back. Power of Christ compels you. Spaceplane. Side slip problems. Did she stall? She did all sorts of stuff. It's not the planes, it's the physics model. Far for the wind. Center of mass behind center of lift. Full install for MKS OKS during the showcase. Oh, Turtle Gaming, remind me, Turtle, do you know your name's not spelled correctly? Or maybe it is, it's your name. Needs thrust to compensate, that's what we were doing. Hola, why Chevy? Long time no see. Checking the hangar with empty tank what the center of mass and center lift is. Arbrimmer, shh, you're going ahead of the stream. Yes, that is why I wrote everything down. That is. Demo helps the gimbal steer. Oh, yeah, okay, we got that one. What else? R.I.P. DOS. He failed to keep the plane in line. Speaking of fine touch, caps lock. I didn't have it on right now. I think we're good. If you want your plane to be balanced, it should look like this. Center of mass, center of lift. Why did you use an S then? I don't get it. Yes, the center of mass does need to be in the center of lift. It's not going to end well, but clinch time. We were really close. We were really close. A while ago, I couldn't watch you on Twitch, and I'm on the app now, so I can watch you. Thank you, Rutnut. Welcome as well. There we go. Center of mass, center of lift. Yes, I know. No, you don't DOS caps lock just to enable fine control. Yeah, all right. Because of flameouts? Yep. We got it. We were so close. We were so close when we stalled at the end and we did a backflip. That's a problem. That's a problem. Wrecked, wrecked, wrecked. One of my most used commands is wrecked. Order pizza on cam. What? No. I think you've been raided. Yes, I was raided, and I scroll back and I got it. I got it. Can I raid? I got it, Turtle. I did get it. Akinesis, it would have been more had you landed. Oh, it would have been more had I landed. Akinesis would have donated more if I had landed. No. No. Guys, if you're new to my stream, Kerbal Space Academy, right? What I just did, we were talking about a lot of stuff. We made a lot of changes to this plane. We went out and took it for a test drive to see how it would work, right? To see how it would work so well, because you came in right as it was not going so well, right? And so now what I'm doing, I'm actually scrolling through my chat. I'm reading comments and suggestions that people gave me on how to fix this or what the problems were. And I'm going to go back over here and play it. So I am standing here. I'm sitting here kind of reading chat right now. The plane, we're not crashing. We're not exploding. Gotcha, some good explosions already. But that is what I do at Kerbal Space Academy. I actually love to interact and read with the chat. I love to get people's information. There are a lot of people who are smarter than I am. I'm just the guy with the mic and the camera and can talk a lot, right? But I'm reading through the chat, and I really do appreciate people. If you're just here for the headshots or something like that, you know, we have some explosions, we do some really awesome things, but there are periods where I sit here and read the chat because I really want to get that feedback from people, and I really want to get the good ideas to help me fix this plane. That's why it's an academy, not a school. At a school, they teach you. At an academy, everybody learns, including me. Including me, so that's what I'm doing right now. Another reason, Commander Olfart, Das, another reason I suggest a single rapier in the center, jets on the sides, is that you can shut down the jets a pair at a time before you run out of air and remain flying on a single engine. You can keep reducing throttle to whatever spits. There is zero chance of asymmetric thrust. Olfart, that's what we've got right now as well. We've got action groups that shut down the outside jets at first, and we put the rapiers on the outside because they should go closed mode automatically when they start to run out of air. The problem is the game doesn't actually send them closed mode at the same time. That's why we also have a single jet engine in the middle. So mode 2 in our action groups actually shuts down the outside jets, leaves these 3 engines enabled with the hopes that these would go correct mode at the right time, and if you don't switch modes fast enough, that's the problem. So that is what we were doing. That is what we were doing already. But you got it exactly right. You got it exactly right. We did want this guy in the center so that hopefully he would flame out first and these guys would switch mode correctly. We just had some problems with the mode switching. So, plus I was reading chat and not watching the air intake like I should have been. So, thank you for that though. You are exactly bang on. One of the life support mods will balance fuel out for you. Nice. Need to add lots and lots of lift behind the center of mass and then put in canards on the nose to help with maintaining pitch control while low speed. Pitch control while low speed. Maybe. Maybe. Carco, yeah, I'll probably be on. Das, can I get a host tonight? No, because you asked. I'm a cool guy, right? But geez. You know what would be nice, Das? Strap a rocket, send it to space attachment, leave a satellite, and then land it on the runway. That would be very good. Strap a rocket? What do you mean strap a rocket? Anthony81144, thanks for the follow. And Opt1CBACA. What that stands for. You got some X's in your name as well. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Das Valdez. Hi. Can I send my craft file and give me advice? Jade the Fox. Look at this one right here. Jade the Fox asked me a great question. Where was it? I'm actually going to find it. Okay, there was that. Jade the Fox. Jade the Fox. Jade the Fox. Here we go. Das, can I send my craft file and give me advice? Yes. I actually do a thing. This coming Sunday is the next time it's scheduled. I do a thing called Kerbal Help Desk. If you come to my stream on Sunday, I don't have a plan. I just take users' questions and I build users' craft. You can absolutely upload something to Dropbox or Kerbal X. I will download it. I'll stream it right here, and we'll do the same sort of debugging we're doing at the Spaceplane with your own craft. That's coming up this Sunday. Kerbal Help Desk is what I call that. So, absolutely. That's a great question. Evijut Swag. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. Thanks for the follow. Continuing on. Can you put veer governors on it for directional control? Yeah, but that's kind of cheaty, Atomic Carrot. You can do that, but it's a little bit cheaty. We should try to handle the plane as opposed to just spamming SAS or spamming reaction control and using that to fix it. That is something we could do, but that's a little bit cheaty. Let's see here. What else? Is there any other mod with which I can unload mods for save games? Nightmare. I think you would probably be looking at the, what is it? The, not Module Manager. I can never remember the name of it. All I think is Module Manager. What is it? Plugin Tuba. Or something. I don't even know what it's called. Can somebody tell him what the name of the mod is that I have? I installed it and I don't remember the name of it. I'm just rambling out stuff I learned from War Thunder, and people seem to think my advices are good. I've never even played KSP. That's hilarious. Yes. Have a great stream, Das. See you later. Later, Artec. Not the only one who want what? Can you order a pizza on stream? I could, but I wouldn't actually talk out loud. I'd mute the mic or something. Hi Das, hi chat, how y'all doing? Can I send you a message, Austin, and ask you for help? Of course you can, Jade the Fox, of course you can. And I just told you about Kerbal Help Desk as well. Rapiers are heavy though, and one will suffice to get the last bit to orbit. Would be a shame to have the rapiers start burning internal oxidizer while there's still enough air to run a single engine at low thrust. Don't you think, Das? I don't know. That's actually a really good idea, Olfart. They're heavy though? Let's have a look. This engine weighs 1.2. The Rapier weighs 1.2. So if I had one of those and an OP engine, it's actually 0.1 more than the weight of the rapier. The rapiers aren't that heavy. But that's a really good point about them burning oxidizer when you didn't need it, right? That's why we just brute forced this thing into orbit.